it's Crystal Chapel here, the supernova personified, and today I'm going to be talking about some future inventions that I channeled. This is a remake from my old channel, and this is just going to be a quick fire list to hopefully spark the imagination of some inventors out there. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. First, we have recycling plastic compactors. These are already in use, but I recommend that they should grow in popularity, and they would make recycling much more convenient. I'm pretty sure they're already in use in Japan, by the way. Next, we have spacepod-adjacent individual aircraft launching. Another idea I have is that shower and dirty sink water should be transported to the toilet to be used instead of fresh water. I think it's very important to conserve fresh water, so that would be more efficient. Next, we have one of my ideas that intersects spirituality and science, and that is a plastic and styrofoam transmuter. The idea of this would be to replace plastic and styrofoam with natural materials. Next, we have electricity that runs on trash. I'm pretty sure I saw this on a news channel, but of course, it wasn't put into use by the general public. Maybe they killed them off. Next, I think we should popularize biodegradable household products. Also, I'd like to see compost piles sent en masse to farmland. Next, we have the eradication of livestock consumption, and instead send livestock to a nature reserve. Then we have time travel machines ran by meditation. So I've been sitting on this list for a while, and I saw that this invention is actually being produced by people in South Korea. It is the idea of devices that harness the power of the sun from space. Then we have power harnessing equipment at the bottom of the ocean that collects geothermal electricity. Another idea I've had is food that is grown with positive affirmations. I believe that if you infuse positive affirmations into water, then it positively impacts you. This is a technique used by subliminal users, and I think it should be readily used and also used for food, because I believe this would positively impact our bodies and positively rewire our brains. Then we have machines that plant seeds while they cut down trees. I'm not really sure if these are already made or not, but I think it's a wonderful idea. It's very important to put back the trees that we cut down. This next invention is inspired by a video I saw where someone cleaned up a small oil spill with a mop of hair. It is the idea of leftover hair being made into a mop and cleaning up oil spills. Additionally, I have the idea of technology being made with charged crystals. I've had the idea for a while of technology being used with crystals. I think it's another way to infuse spirituality and science together because I think they're two sides of the same coin. Next, we have utilizing and detecting wormholes for more rapid space travel. This is a charitable system that I had the idea for, where for every dollar that someone makes, someone receives $1. This next idea was inspired by how things were done in the past, or maybe in fantasy novels. I'm not really quite sure, maybe I'm blurring the two. But I think that people should have recommendations for jobs based on what psychics and elders tell them to. But this shouldn't be something that they're forced to do because everyone has free will and autonomy is important. Next, we have underwater tunnels connecting the continents, kind of like the channel that connects England and France. Next, we have pyramids that are used for spiritual power. These pyramids are already built, but I think we should harness the power of them like our ancestors did. I think that we should reduce food waste by buying food only for the day. We could have a delivery system that focuses on giving people's daily food supply that they order themselves. It wouldn't be like a ration though. Next, we have walkable communities with no monopolies. Then there's the idea of artists, engineers, and psychics working together to make new inventions that exist elsewhere right now, and we just have to manifest them into our physical reality. Then we have translators of ancient and alien languages that transcribe their findings. This may sound like a conspiracy theory to some, but this is the idea that peaceful trained explorers could explore the inner Earth by the openings in the Arctic. Additionally, we could track meteors, manipulate their path to hit landfills that are away from civilization. I also think it would be very cool to develop dream recording devices. Next, we have serums that make you astral project. Then I thought of the idea of devices that transmute trash into food. Another system idea I have is a system that gives tiny houses to the homeless, so at least they have something. Next, we have serums that cause neurons to be bigger and faster. Next, we have genetic changing devices. And also food cloning. We've cloned a sheep, so why not clone food so we don't have to spend all the time and resources growing it? Then we have a nuclear waste transmutation device. Another cool idea would be entering a meditative state to be able to fly and control the elements. Then we have portals that teleport space materials to reality. Then we have taking stem cells from bone marrow to replace cancerous stem cell masses and transmute it into bone marrow for more transplants. Then I have the idea for changes to the political system, which include politicians and journalists being mandated to be hooked up to lie detectors and publish the results. Then we have term limits for every position in each branch of government, and detectives that investigate large sums of money that aren't accounted for, plus surveillance over where politicians go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and maybe it sparked your imagination. I know that these aren't fully fleshed out and probably not fully realistic and practical, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyways. Bon voyage!